Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Andrea Speaks TV. Listen, thank you so much for your support. I need to let y'all know before I get started, I need to let you know that I'm live. I had no intentions on going live today simply because I have several things that I'm doing. But this is breaking news. Let me see. This is breaking news, and I say, you know what? Let me come on and share this information with you all, and also get your thoughts. Okay. You're doing well. I hope your family is doing well. Thank you always for your support. Okay, y'all. I had on earrings earlier, and then I realized that I lost one of them. Okay, so I ended up taking both of them off. So we're not worried about that, right? We're paying attention to the message. Okay. If you haven't already heard, well, actually, before I get started, let me share this to our community tab. And so if you're watching the replay, I'll wait maybe about 5 minutes. Let me let some people join us, and then I'll get started. Okay, so if you need to use the restroom, if you need to get something to eat or drink, you can do that, and we'll start in about 5 minutes. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you all so much for your support. Or maybe about 3 minutes. Okay, I don't know. We'll just see. Okay, hello to everyone watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. I'm not even here to tell you who you should or should not be voting for. Okay, I'm simply reporting on the topic, and I'm getting your thoughts. Okay, you all let me know, can you see me? I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me. Okay, give me just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna let me log in. We're gonna have a conversation about this. I have some questions about what's really going on and why are they trying so hard to keep this man, okay, who is a president, okay, former president. Why are they trying so hard to keep him from being reelected? Okay, we're gonna talk about that, or to keep him from even running, right? So actually, let me play some music, and then we'll get started. Okay, I want to give everyone time to join us here. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to log in and share this to the community tab. Hey, y'all, give me just a few minutes. I'm going to share this to our community tab before we get started, okay? So I'm just going to play some music and before we get started, okay? This is not going to be a long live. Because I got somewhere that I gotta be at. Let's see. Let me share this to the community tab. All right, so I just shared that to the community tab. Okay, I'm not going to keep y'all long. Just typing some information in the chat here. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the channel. I see you all are joining. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support always. Listen, this is breaking news, okay? Breaking news. You all know right here on the channel, I have also spoken on different topics, including the upcoming 2024 presidential election. And here it is now on today, Thursday, December 28th. Another state, okay, another state has removed, okay, Trump, okay, former President Donald Trump from the 2024 primary ballot. Okay, I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you have any concerns? Do you think other states will follow? And what message do you think this actually sends to the American people? Okay, are our voices even being heard? And how are they even able to do this? Okay, from my understanding at the time of this video, he has not been charged with anything related to the reason as to why, and I'll get into details and specifics. From my understanding, he has not even been charged with anything related to the reason, okay, or the clause that is being used to remove him from the ballot. Okay, so let me bring you some information on this. Maine's top, okay, the state of Maine, according to my sources, Maine's top election official has removed former President Donald Trump from the state's 2024 primary ballot in what some are calling a shocking decision, okay, based on the 14th Amendment's, and I quote, insurrectionist ban, okay? The Secretary of State of Maine, Sheena Bellows, okay, paused her decision pending a potential appeal in state court, which Trump's team said they intend to file. Okay, so just like with what happened with Colorado, if you remember from my video, Colorado was the first state, okay, to ban former President Trump from or attempt to ban him from the 2024 primary ballot. From my understanding, he is appealing that decision as well. And so now here we have a second state who has taken those same steps, okay? Now, the decision makes Maine the second state, okay, as I just said, to disqualify Trump from office after the Colorado Supreme Court handed down its own stunning ruling, okay, according to my sources, that removed him from the ballot earlier this month. The development is a significant victory for Trump's critics, who say they're trying to enforce a constitutional provision that was designed to protect the country from what they call anti-democratic insurrectionists. Okay, would you say he fits that category? Okay, you can share your thoughts if you would like to. Okay, again, I'm not here to judge you for who you choose to vote for or who you do not choose to vote for. I'm simply presenting the information and asking questions. Okay. Now, Bellows, who I mentioned is the Secretary of State, who is a Democrat, issued the decision Thursday, today, after presiding over an administrative hearing earlier this month about Trump's eligibility for office. A bipartisan group of former state lawmakers filed the challenge against Trump. Okay, notice how I said bipartisan. Okay, so it sounds like, from my understanding of bipartisan, that could have included, or that includes officials from different parties, more than one party, right? Okay. Bellows wrote, and I quote, "I do not reach this conclusion lightly. Democracy is sacred. I am mindful that no Secretary of State has ever deprived a presidential candidate of ballot access based on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. I am also mindful, however, that no presidential candidate has ever before engaged in insurrection." Okay, so, based on what is being said here, this is, in many ways, a first that a president has experienced, that the American people have experienced. So it seems like they're trying to refer to different clauses or provisions to what some people would say try to make it fit him, and what they're alleging is his alleged involvement. And it's very concerning. Okay. Now, according to my sources, okay, most legal experts believe the U.S. Supreme Court will settle the issue for the entire country. So, according to what I just read, although the states are, some states are taking steps, and from my understanding, even as I reported, there are other states, I believe, was it California, who will say that they would look into the possibility of, taking the same steps as Colorado. According to what I just read, it seems like no matter what states look to do such a thing, that ultimately the Supreme Court will make the decision. Okay, let me know your thoughts on that. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think the U.S. Supreme Court should step in and make a final ruling decision on this topic? Okay. Still, the article says the Maine decision builds on the momentum that Trump's critics have claimed after the Colorado ruling. Okay, before Colorado, several other states like Michigan and Minnesota, okay, rejected similar efforts. All right, I guess they said, no, we're not going to have a part of that. Okay, let me see. Something just popped up here on my screen. All right, you all make sure that you like this video, share this video, and I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Okay, the question I want to ask, which is a question I've been asking, what is the real reason? What is the true reason? Why are they trying so hard to keep him from running for re-election? Some of the polls that I've come across, some of the data and our information, shows that President Trump has a lead, okay, that he is the leading Republican candidate, coming into the primary, okay? So we know that there are many people who support him, and then there are some people who do not, okay? I'm not here to criticize either side or to tell you who to vote for. So, I said all that to say that this is a very concerning topic for many, okay? Let's see. All right, let me keep going. Thank you all so much for tuning in, okay? Whether you're watching now live or by replay. Okay, now, ratified after the Civil War, okay, this 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment says American officials who, and I quote, engage in insurrection can't hold future office, okay? But the provision is vague and doesn't say how the ban should be enforced, okay? So there's not much guidance, so to speak, in how this should be handled, okay? But in a statement Thursday, Trump campaign spokesman Stephen Schoen accused Bellows of being a, and I quote, virulent leftist who has now, and I quote, decided to interfere in the presidential election. Okay, would you say that this is truly election interference by them trying to use a provision that is very vague, by them trying to use that provision, that clause, that part of the amendment to enforce a ban on President Trump from running from re-election or even being put on the 2024 primary ballot? What is the real reason behind it? Okay. What's really going on? Okay. Now, the article goes on to talk about Democrats and what, their alleged role may be in this as well. But the article does say in her decision, Bellows concluded that she has a legal obligation to adhere to the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban and remove Trump from the primary ballot. Okay. She went on to say, and I quote, the oath I swore, here's a quote, okay? Quote by Ballot, Secretary of State of Maine. Duty under Maine's election laws is to ensure that the candidates who appear on the primary ballot are qualified for the office they seek, she said, okay? Explaining her reasoning, Bellows wrote that the challengers presented compelling evidence that the January 6th insurrection, they call it, and I quote, occurred at the behest of, okay, Trump, and that the U.S. Constitution, and I quote, does not tolerate an assault on the foundations of our government, okay? So according to them, allegedly, they're saying that they acted at the behest of him, okay? The record, she went on to say, establishes that Mr. Trump, she refers to him as Mr. Trump, over the course of several months and culminating on January 6, 2021, used what they're calling a false narrative of election fraud to inflame his supporters and direct them to the Capitol to prevent certification of the 2020 election and the peaceful transfer of power, she wrote. She then went on to say, in conclusion, and I quote, I likewise conclude that Mr. Trump was aware of the likelihood for violence and at least initially supported its use, given he both encouraged it with incendiary rhetoric and took no timely action to stop it, okay? Let me know your thoughts on this, okay? Again, I'm coming on. I'm not telling you who to vote for. Thank you so much, those of you all who are tuning in. Please make sure you like this video, share this video, and I would like to know your thoughts as well, okay? Again, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, what you should or should not do concerning voting. I'm just simply here to report the information and get your thoughts, okay? Again, I'm asking the question, why are they trying so hard to keep him from running from re-election, okay? In some of the speeches that I've listened to of President Trump, he often says, and he has been saying, and he still says to this day, that they're not really coming after him. He alleges that they are coming after the American people, and he's just standing in the way, okay? What's really going on? Why are they really trying to keep him from running for office? You let me know your thoughts, okay? Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I have many videos on the channel, so if you came across this video some kind of way, welcome. I want to invite you to subscribe, join our community, and thank you so much for your support, okay? Talk to you soon. Have a blessed night. See you again in another video.